Hello everyone, welcome to the World According to Jason. Today I have a very special episode. I'm joined once again by the Iron Colon, actually the Titanium Colon, forgive me.
Yeah, don't forget my upgrade.
Yes, you got an upgrade. And today we're actually going to be reviewing a surprise gift package from one of my subscribers from Canada. So today we're going to be doing this. This is awesome.
Yeah, thanks for sending it.
So as I mentioned, I have a subscriber in Canada. Her name is Melissa, and she reached out to me and said she wanted to send me some snacks to try. And first I thought she was going to be sending me some Canadian snacks, but she explained she's actually originally from the UK. So she has a bunch of snacks that she very fondly remembers from her childhood, and she wanted to send them for me to taste test, and you're going to be lucky enough to join in on that.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks for letting me join you.
So we're going to go ahead and open this package and see what's inside. I'm excited. Drum roll, please. So we have Polo Spearmint. It's the mint with a hole. This kind of looks like, we have something like this, right?
A lifesaver.
Like a lifesaver mint? Yeah, okay. Then we have from Cadbury. Ooh, I like Cadbury. Freddo. And it has a picture of a frog on the...
Freddo
looks
the
like
frog.
a chocolate bar. Okay, cool. So this is Smarties. So in the US, Smarties is something very different.
Yeah.
I think these are chocolate,
Yeah.
like candy coated chocolate things. And in the US, Smarties are like a powdery, kind of a tart.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna like their Smarties better.
Yeah, this is cool. I haven't tried these yet. Ooh, I love Maltesers, and this is a Maltesers bunny. We got another Freddo dairy milk bar. Perfect, because there's two of us. We have Fox's Party Rings Minis. I don't know. I have no idea what this is.
It looks like a fruity. Well,
Yeah,
find
I
out.
don't know, they're like biscuits or something. Then, oh, we have a little postcard in here. This is from Mount Edith Cavell Jasper National Park. Looks beautiful. She says, "Hey, I hope you like all the snacks. Once you get everything, let me know and I'll tell you a little bit more about each snack." Just an email that she has sent to me that I have not yet read because I wanted to first see what was inside. Then she said, "Thanks for posting such great videos. I really hope your channel takes off. Also, thanks again for the lychee Kit Kats." She was actually the lucky winner of the lychee Kit Kats I did a few months back.
Oh yeah, those are great.
Yeah, and then she said, "P.S. Enjoy this card from where I was living before. Tacky postcards are my fave." Well, this, I don't think it's too tacky. I mean, this looks like a beautiful place. I'd love to visit that.
Gorgeous.
All right, then we got a little bag here. Skips Prawn Cocktail, light and melty. So some shrimp flavored chips. Light curly potato snack, cheese flavored. These kind of look like broken Funyuns in a way.
Yeah.
But not onion flavored. And then finally we have Hula Hoops, barbecue beef flavored. Cool, so
Nice.
honestly, I've never tried any of these.
I haven't either.
This
so
is gonna be
fun.
First time for everything. So now we're gonna jump into these snacks. Once again, thank you so much for sending them. It is very, very kind of you, Melissa. I really appreciate it. So as I said, she sent me kind of an explanation of each of the snacks. So I think we're just gonna go in order in which she listed them. So first up we have Hula Hoops, the barbecue beef flavor. She says, "The most popular flavor of Hula Hoops as kids, we would always put them on the tips of our fingers and eat them all like that." Okay, I can see that.
Yeah.
I don't know if like my fat fingers are gonna be able to.
The fit inside these.
Yeah.
We'll find out soon enough. No, these are a little small for our man-sized fingers.
All right, we're gonna recreate it as you used to eat them. You're one. All right, you ready?
Flipping everyone off. All right, ready?
Let's give it a shot.
They're pleasant.
Yeah, they're like lighter than I thought they were gonna be.
Yeah, very light.
Definitely getting that beef flavor.
Just
With like a hint of barbecue.
Yeah, very light on the flavoring as well.
It's kind of like a Frito, but like round.
Yeah, and not nearly as greasy as
No.
a Frito. But
No, these are a nice like light snack. I like them a lot. I'd give them like a 7.5 out of 10.
I give them about a 7 out of 10.
All right, next we have Quavers. So she said, "Quavers are another really popular type that we liked a lot as kids. Nothing special, but I think it's unique, and this kind of texture doesn't exist, at least in Canada."
Okay.
All right. I don't know. You'll have to comment down below. Do you have Funyuns in Canada? Because the picture kind of looks a little bit like Funyuns.
All right.
All right, well, cheers.
Cheers.
Wow. Those are good. They do definitely have like the texture of a pork rind.
Uh-huh.
Very light, very airy.
Yeah.
And a nice solid cheese flavor. It's not like cheddar cheese, I think. It's more of a stinkier cheese.
I can see that. It like the aftertaste you get on Swiss. There's a little bit of that in there, but at front I get more cheddar.
A little 100-calorie snack.
Yeah, exactly.
These are good. So out of 10, I think I'm going to give these a 7.5. I like them.
I go a little higher. I think 8 out of 10 because I would totally grab a bag of these.
Next we have Skips. But these, it says, a lot of people think prawn cocktail sounds gross, but these are so delicious. I love the melt in your mouth texture. My whole family thinks these are the best of all British crisps.
Oh, that's all right. That's a challenge thrown out.
That's it. You're setting the bar pretty high there, Melissa. Let's see how they are. All right. Well, so you think this is gonna have like shrimp and cocktail sauce?
I wouldn't think cocktail sauce.
This is prawn cocktail.
All right. Well, cheers.
Oh, they do melt in your mouth. That's totally different than these.
I think
it's not too shrimpy, but you definitely get some shrimp.
There's just a tiny bit of shrimp, and I do think it has a little bit of that tangy from there, but you would expect from a cocktail sauce. Yeah.
These are delicious. These are really good, but these are my favorite out of the three, so I think I'd give these like an 8.5.
I think I like the Walkers just a little bit better.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it's maybe because I kind of get like Swiss cheese vibes out of that, which isn't my favorite cheese.
Okay.
And I love shrimp. And I love cocktail sauce.
So I do like a 7 out of 10.
And I do like that these like just kind of dissolve away. It makes you feel like you're not even consuming any calories. This is just air. It's shrimp flavored air.
I'm sure it works that way, right?
On to the sweet stuff. So first we have mints, but these are going to probably taint the flavor of everything else. So let's come back to these. So we have party rings up next. Okay, for the party rings, she says these are cookies that we would always have in our school lunches. Very sweet, but delicious. I like the texture since the sugar is crispy. All right, well, let's see how they are. That's super cool. That is so cool. These kind of remind me of like frosted animal crackers.
I'm getting, I don't remember the name of them, but you could get, they're bigger cookies, but they're covered like with chocolate on top, and then had like drizzles of like frosting on top of there. I get these.
Were they like the Keebler ones?
I don't know. We had them as a kid all the
know.
time, but it's been 20 years since I've had one.
Yeah. All right, well,
cheers.
All right. I can see why these are your favorite. Those are really good.
A little on the sweet side for sure.
They are very sweet, as you said, which I was like kind of surprised by because I think to Americans, we have a very different definition of very sweet than the rest of the world, but they're delicious. They're really good.
Yeah, I think it has a good ratio of the frosting to cookie, so very well done.
What would you give these?
I give this about 8.5 out of 10.
I'm gonna go with 8 out of 10. Really, really good. Next, we have the Maltesers orange chocolate. This actually didn't exist when I was in England, but I tried it recently and it was so good, I included it. All right, well, that's a very high endorsement.
I love orange chocolate.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm indifferent to it. Like those chocolate oranges, like I enjoy them, but they're not like my favorite.
All right. You going for the head or the butt?
The head. You can eat the butt. So the interior looks like a Malteser, which is kind of like Whoppers for us, but I think Maltesers are far superior to Whoppers. They're delicious. Have you ever had Maltesers?
I have not. No.
All right, you ready?
All right. Cheers.
Ooh, there's the orange.
Mm-hmm. And the filling also has just a tiny bit of crunch to it.
Yeah, it's kind of like a wafer, or I don't know, like malted Whopper.
Like the malt inside the Whopper.
Really, really good. How does this compare, like, since you're a fan of orange chocolate, did it meet your orange chocolate expectations?
Definitely. I actually think like the chocolate on this is really nice. And much better than most American chocolate.
Yeah, American chocolate.
Yeah, at least the mass-produced stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really like that. So I would give that an 8.5 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm again into the orange chocolate, so I'll give about 9 out of 10 there.
Ooh,
yeah.
That's high praise.
I would eat a lot. It's good that I don't have a stack of those. So.
All right. Well, next we have the Freddo bars. That sounds so British. Freddo.
Freddo.
So it says when I was a kid, these cost like 15p. She said 15 cents. But I'm on the inside, I know, like 15p. So I would always buy them with my pocket money. I included it because I think British dairy milk is really good and smooth. The best kind of chocolate. Ooh, I don't know, man. There's like Swiss chocolate. Ooh. But she says a funny story is that my friend in junior school used to put these inside her baked potatoes. What? That's super bizarre.
I'm trying to imagine like what the flavor would turn out like that. I think it could hurt a baked potato. At least not if you don't throw it like we
Sour
throw all
cream,
kinds of stuff on
bacon,
the potatoes
yeah.
to make them taste good, right?
He says basically she would put the whole chocolate inside, then cover it with cheese. I always clowned her
You
for
lost
it.
me a little bit.
I always clowned her for it. But then one day I tried it and it actually tasted really good. Not sure if my palate as an adult would enjoy it as much, but as a kid, my mind was blown. But unfortunately, we don't have baked potatoes or anything to try it with, but let's try it by itself.
Alright.
Okay. Oh, I get the head again. Score. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Very creamy. I love milk chocolate. It's my favorite type.
Yeah, cream. A little bit denser than the bunny that we tried.
Yeah, it's a more solid chunk of chocolate. It is very sweet, but it is very, very good. Like I said, Cadbury chocolate is always dependable. I think I'm going to give that a 9 out of 10. Really good.
I think I like the chocolate just a little bit better on the last one, so I would probably go about an 8 out of 10 on this guy.
Still, very, very solid. Very delicious. All right, so next we have Smarties. Okay, and I can already see where she's going with this. She says, okay, these are ones I bought out of pettiness. Basically, it's offensive to me. I don't know why it makes me so mad. That in the US, you guys call those candy tablets Smarties and don't actually sell this kind. The English, meaning the British ones, are better because the orange Smarties actually taste like orange. Ooh, okay. But they sell these in Canada too. The things you guys call Smarties are called Rockets here. Okay, I was always wondering what they called, or if they even had what we call Smarties over there. So I wonder if each color has a different flavor. So let's try the orange one first, because she said that tasted like orange.
Okay.
All right, well, cheers.
Cheers. Yeah, they
do.
definitely taste like orange.
All right, that's cool.
So they're definitely a candy coated shell on the outside.
And then chocolate's very melty
It just
on the inside. It's really creamy.
yeah. I mean the flavor's there, but it's more of an undertone than the previous things were just chocolate.
Yeah, I got more chocolate notes off of the Cadbury bunny or the Malteser bunny.
You get the little crunch from the shell, and then a bunch of orange, and just very subtle notes of chocolate.
But I like it.
It's
I
nice.
do like it. Well, I mean, they're really good. I think they're like M&Ms on crack, except for the orange tastes like orange, whereas all the M&Ms taste the same.
Yeah.
But better chocolate. Much better chocolate.
Yeah.
So I think I'd give these probably a 7 out of 10. I think I like the other chocolates better, but they're good.
Yeah.
All right, and then Polo mints. She says these are just mints. The standard ones are peppermint, but I really prefer the spearmint ones. I used to buy these all the time and secretly eat them in class. All right.
Yeah. Good choice, by the way. I definitely am. Much prefer spearmint over peppermint. Yeah.
So yeah, I wonder if they're gonna taste like those Lifesaver mints, which are delicious, by the way.
Yeah. Cheers.
They taste like the Lifesaver ones. I wonder if it's the same company.
I don't know.
Who knows?
They taste very similar. The spearmint is light and not like just smack you around, which can easily happen.
Yeah. Alrighty, well I would probably give these, I'd give them an 8 out of 10 as well. I do like mints.
I mean,
I have a soft spot for mints.
They're good. It's great, especially that we're wrapping up with this because nice, pleasant flavor in the palate, but it's still a mint, so I gotta go like a 6 out of 10. There's nothing wrong with them. It's just I don't think I would for a snack. I wouldn't pick this up over anything else.
So that brings us to the end. Melissa, you are a legend, an absolute legend for sending these. Thank you so much. It was so much fun to try these. I haven't had any of them. So I think if I had to pick a favorite, out of the savories, I'm gonna go with the shrimp cocktail ones because I feel like I'm not eating anything. Therefore I can have like my whole body weight in them and I'm not gonna gain any weight.
Yeah. That's exactly how it works. For savory, I've got to go with the cheddar from Walker's. I thought those were fantastic.
Yeah, I agree with you. For sure. And then out of the chocolates, or the sweets, ooh, that's tough. Favorite sweet. I know I think I rated the Cadbury highest, but I think I'm going to have to choose the Maltesers, just because, as you said, it was like a lighter snack. It wasn't quite as heavy, so I feel like I could eat more of the Maltesers than I could of the Cadburys.
I would not have expected that based on everything that came out, but I think mine would be pretty obvious from everything I've said here. So yeah, definitely the Maltesers would be my favorite sweet one.
Well, you heard it. That's how we felt about these snacks. These are amazing. Sound off in the comments below. Let us know if you've tried any of these, and if you have, which ones are your favorites. This is going to bring us to the end of the video. Thank you so much for tuning in this week. If you liked the video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed. Hit that bell notification so as soon as new videos go up, you're going to be the first to know about it. Thank you for sticking to the end, and until next time, stay curious.